Hello everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing the Revell NANO quadcopter. So stay tuned. So guys, this is the Revell NANO quadcopter. You probably have seen plenty of these on eBay and all of these sites, and they'll look very alike, but this one is a little bit different. Let's have a closer look at the actual quadcopter itself. Tiny, as you can see, very, very small. They weigh about 15 to 20 grams. I'd say this one's probably about 15 grams. Tiny little motors. It has a 120 millihour amp battery, good enough for about 5 minutes flight, probably a bit less over time. You can replace them, but it's not the easiest thing to do because you actually have to remove the canopy out. So lovely. This one I have put an aftermarket propeller guard, because actually it bolts onto the engine mounts and it makes it a little bit more stable and in fact durable, as I'll probably get a chance to show you on the actual flight. What else you get on the box? You get obviously the transmitter, very, very similar to everything. The pitch, aileron, yaw and throttle. In here you have trim for pitch, and in here you have aileron trim. The type of batteries that you take is AAA's, 2 of those. Although it has a fixing for a screw, you don't actually get that on the box, so that's not bad. This is warning there. You get a spec set of props, which you're going to need. If you get a chance to also get another set, they're probably going to cost you very little. The USB charger, okay, that port goes in the back of the quad. All of this is described on the manual, but of course I just thought I'd say it anyway. Charge time is anywhere between 25 and 30 minutes. As I said, flight time is about 5 minutes. But it's really quite cool that you don't actually have a frame. The PCB is the frame. Everything else is welded onto this. If you look closely, you actually have an on and off button, which turns the actual quadcopter on right there. And this brings in the lovely bright LEDs. So yes, you can fly this in your bedroom in the dark. So let's turn our attention to the transmitter and what we can do with it. I'm not too sure, but one thing I can say is single rate. I couldn't find anything for rates on this, which is a little disappointing, because other nano quadcopters do multiple rates, so I would have liked to see that. Although I won't illustrate this on the flight, but what I can say is if we were to bring in the Hubsan X4 transmitter, which looks identical, this does give you the ability to have dual rates and do flips, which unfortunately you can't do from the standard transmitter. I'm lucky to have one of these. You may not, but it's something to consider when you're paying your $26.99 for this quadcopter, whether you should actually pay 3 or 4 quid more and actually get the Hubsan Q4, which we also will be reviewing on our channel. So stay tuned for a quick flight. So I'll speak to you soon. Let's get the flight going. This is the Revell's transmitter. So let's have a look. Nice little flyer, seems quite responsive. Pretty quick rate, slow yaw. Sounds interesting. But if I show you now, guys, what I mean is if I press on the thumbsticks, nothing is happening. No rate, no nothing. This is a little disappointing because as I'm going to demonstrate, you can actually get the quadcopter to go higher rates. So I'm just going to quickly land it. I'm going to show you what it looks like once you actually bind it to a Hudson transmitter. So bear with me a second. And this time around we're going to bind it with my Hudson Q4 transmitter, as you can see. Alright, so same procedure, turn it on, bind it to there, and it flies perfectly, as you can see, really good, stable. But let me show you something. Now we are in high rate, look. The rate is so quick, the thing is so nimble. It's really quite cool. Look, much quicker. And he actually will do flips, as you can see. So this Revell, unfortunately, is a far better nano quadcopter than you guys actually selling it as, because you can do so much more. So as you can see, the LVC is up, flashing. Nice little close shot of it. Sorry about the shaky video, guys, but it's difficult to kind of capture something that's this small and keep it in focus. But there you go, it's a quick 5-minute flight. So guys, Revell Nano Quadcopter. It's an almost perfect little nano, but if you haven't flown the Q4 from Hudson, then yes, this is perfect. But having flown the Nano from Hudson is just a shame, because Revell are shipping a nano quadcopter that is far more capable than what the transmitter allows it to be. I mean, aesthetically it's identical to the Hudson. Guys, I don't know, but this is possible. It's actually manufactured by the same people in the same factory, just rebranded. But if they rebranded, they should have shipped with the standard transmitter. So for me, it's a 3 out of 5, because those additional rates are going to be so much more fun, especially as you get better at it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. So stay tuned. We've got some other stuff coming through in the pipeline. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Speak to you guys soon.